On this day, 11 years back, I had one of the biggest April Fool moment of my life. And also, in the process, I learned one of the biggest lessons in my life. So much so that I want to share the same valuable lesson with everyone today. Because that lesson is one of the most profound learnings in life. So, on 1st of April 2011, I was about to leave to Mumbai because I was in Bangalore then. And I sent a text to my manager that I want to leave for tomorrow because I am leaving for Mumbai. And he said, "Why do you want to leave for Mumbai?" And I told him that the next day, on 2nd of April 2011, India versus Sri Lanka World Cup final cricket match was to be played in Mumbai, and I cannot control myself. I want to watch this cricket match in the stadium with that kind of feeling in the stadium with people around me, and I want to live through those moments. And my manager told me he was actually very old school, typical boss, and he was very harsh, especially with me and some other people in my team. So he said, "You dare not take a leave tomorrow because we have a very important product to be rolled out the day after." I said, "Look, we are working for the biggest IT company in the world, and the headquarters is in America. America doesn't watch cricket. So for them, it's very difficult to understand the magnitude of passion and hysteria we have for tomorrow. So it's okay, even if I don't come. There are people to work on behalf of me. I had a talk with them as a backup. Why do you insist on me being present there? I know that we have a very important product rollout, but the work will not stop if I am not present." But he took it to his ego and he said, "You won't like me. If you dare to take leave tomorrow, you won't really like me. You will pay the price in ways you cannot imagine." And I said, "Hey, this is a choice, and I have to go with my heart because whenever there's a toss-up, there's a choice. Earlier, I used to always go with my heart." So I said, it's not about trying to disrespect you or your decision, but tomorrow I have to go. Right now, I have to go. So if I am leaving at this moment in the evening time, I will reach Mumbai somewhere around noon, 12 or 12:30 or 1 p.m. Even at that time, I am not sure that I will be getting the ticket because the tickets were all sold out for the finals. And people were telling stories about how somebody had bought the ticket in 1 million or so, and it was really scary. But I just wanted to take that leap of faith and I wanted to take that chance. And I took that leap of faith. It was literally impossible to get a ticket, but I just took a leap of faith and I went by what my heart was saying. So to take that leap of faith, and I boarded a bus. In the process, I had to leave 2-3 buses because they were all packed. Because all this was happening at the last moment. Somehow I got a bus where I got a makeshift arrangement for me to just stand or just sit somewhere, and I just somehow reached Mumbai. And that day we had a massive traffic jam. Mumbai is known for traffic jams, one of the worst traffic jams in the world Mumbai has. And that day they had massive traffic jams welcoming me, and that was the first time I ever went to Mumbai. So I reached somewhere around 1 or 1:30. By that time, toss. So in cricket they have this thing called toss, and whoever wins the toss, they are allowed to decide whether they want to bat first, bowl first. Just like in tennis, you have a toss to decide do you want to serve or you want to take a side. Just like that in cricket, they have a toss. So toss is on, and the other side, the other country, Sri Lanka, was about to bat, and I had no ticket. I didn't know who to contact. I just tried to roam around the stadium, and I was just trying to think about something, and just talking to existence, do something for me. I came for so long. I could not sleep the whole night. I was just standing. I did not get a seat, and I have fought with my manager. I don't know what this devil guy is going to do to me the day after, and I don't know. I don't know what will happen to me. do something and give me a ticket. So somehow it worked. I don't know why, but it worked. And there was one person who quoted an obnoxious amount to get that ticket, but I had no choice. I gave everything what I had in my bank balance, bank account. I didn't have even extra money to take a return train or bus back home to Bangalore, but I just took that leap of faith and I just purchased that ticket. So much for that bit of madness to watch that cricket match in the stadium, which I could have easily watched on the TV or on the big screen. My friends in Bangalore, they were going to different pubs where they had this big screenings, and there you can watch a cricket match much better because the camera is focused on specific areas where you can watch the match much better on television for sure. But in the stadium, just because I wanted to live the moment, I did everything, and that was actually madness. But I wanted to take that leap of faith and do that bit of madness. Once I reached the stadium, first there was this feeling that hey, I have won, I have conquered, I have done it. I came for so long, I could not sleep. Somehow I got a bus and I came here. I had no ticket. People were paying millions of rupees for that ticket, and I have this ticket, although at an expensive price, but I still have the ticket. I have an entry. This is to tell it to my future generation how I was among the select few who got the ticket, and I was there present at the stadium. So when I sat on my seat in the stadium, I should have been literally very, very happy and I should have been enjoying the moment. But there is this catch. That was a beautiful moment I'm talking about, and this was the learning which I really want to share. I want you all to think about it, what I'm trying to say. For once, I started feeling a strange kind of void. Oh, now, what was this void? What was this psychological void I'm talking about? The void was this: the expectation was not being matched by the, the actual reality, which was true. It was happening in front of me. I was there now at the stadium, one of the few privileged people all around a billion plus country. I'm among the privileged few who were present in the stadium, but I'm not feeling that joy anymore. I'm feeling a void because now I was realizing that it was never about this cricket match, it was never about this sporting event. It was not about this World Cup finals or anything. It was probably something beyond, and that expectation is not being matched by this reality which is happening in front of me. But this reality is not matching the huge expectation I had a day before. How I am feeling this kind of strange emotion and what is happening to me. I started becoming aware of that moment, and that is one of the biggest learning lessons in life. Your expectations will never be matched by the reality which you encounter. When you want something, even when you get that thing, you will never feel satisfied about it. You love someone, madly love someone or something, when you get that person, you will never feel content or satisfied. This is the this is a very complicated truth about this existence. So here I was at the stadium, and I'm still feeling the void. Why? Because the hysteria, the love, the passion, the expectation a day before, which was so high. I am going to be there tomorrow. What is going to happen tomorrow? What will happen? This had nothing to do with all those factors, the mortal factors that were in front of me. Now, everything that was there in front of me was actually a tangible reality. But the passion, the hope, expectation, the build-up, the hysteria was not tangible. And this is something we all have to remember. Always the expectation, the hope that something is going to happen, when you have this, is never going to be matched and translated into satisfaction and contentment when that thing actually happens in your life. So when you the The true magic, the wonders, the real joy in life lies in this hope, this expectation that something is going to turn out, something is going to happen. This hope is the truth of life and not the actual event. When that actually happens, when something you want actually turns out to be true, now you feel what? What next? This is why there's a great quote by uh, Soren Kierkegaard. I don't know who said it, but this is really true. That there are two tragedies in life. One is to not get what you want, and the other is to actually get it. Because once you get what you want, now you cannot hope anymore. Now you have nothing to hope or feel positive about, because now it has been served on your platter. What do you do next? You don't know, and this is why there's a void that creeps in.